All right, check it out. I got my new Milltek exhaust for my Golf R. This is a turbo back exhaust with 3-inch downpipe. Sorry, my voice is kind of funny. I'm sick. But anyway, it's a 3-inch downpipe, and it's got 2 3/4-inch primaries, or whatever you want to call it, the rest of the way. Cat back and everything. And this is a non-resonated exhaust. It also has the 4-inch GT100 style tips that are black velvet. So I'm going to be showing a video of me installing these, and just showing how we install them. We're gonna have to figure it out based off of other videos and if this even has instructions. So this is box number 1. This, I believe, it has the cat back exhaust. Denise says it looks like one of those used diapers whenever they fall apart. this junk or whatever, the foam. Yeah, I think the tips are probably in there. I'll pull them out in a second. What is this? Some clamps? Yeah, some clamps. Good, so we don't have to do any welding. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And by the way, I got this on sale on ECS Tuning, 40% off this full turbo back exhaust. Usually it's like $2,000. I got it for $1,200. So awesome deal. Now here is the large bore downpipe. This thing is sick, man. The whole thing is, it's just incredible. Let's see. Look at that. I mean, this thing, I've always heard Milltek was a really good brand, but man, this, I don't know, this is just looking at it, I feel like I can say it is. Just looks like really good quality. Yeah, just check that out, man. I'm excited to get this in. Hopefully this Saturday, I'll be recording some videos, and I'll probably put them all together. So yeah, so that's all it's in the boxes. Oh yeah, the tips, I pulled those out already. Let's see. Look at that, man, that looks good. It's huge too, way bigger than the stock ones. See, Milltek, man, I can't get this. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's what's in the boxes. Hopefully we get it all in one day, if we can figure it out right. So yeah. We're about to start taking this old exhaust off of my 2012 Golf R, or Mark 6. So yeah, right now we're just about to start taking this all off. We're gonna start here, just start taking this off, and then we'll eventually get to the downpipe. But yeah, so this is the old exhaust. And the oxygen sensor here, gonna take off, and there's another one on the downpipe up there. But I'll record along the way, show you how we do it. I just watched a couple of videos, and we're just kind of basing it off of that. Otherwise, it's just, I mean, this part is pretty straightforward. It's the downpipe area that might be a little tricky, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so right now we just used a 13mm socket to take out this bolt right here. This is just
two of them.
Oh, 2 of them. It's just a hanger. So right now that's
one here.
So we got, oh, okay, there you go, 2. And then we got another one over here. Or?
I think so. Right here.
Okay. And that's also a 13mm, right? Oh,
that's 13mm.
Okay, so it's right in between the dual exhaust.
There's vacuum lines connected to this. Connected here.
There's vacuum lines? Go ahead.
There's a vacuum line connected there. Some kind of a vacuum line.
And we're gonna have to take that off.
Right here, see it? I don't know what it is, but...
Oh. Well, that goes with it, I think.
Well, the line goes up into underneath this shield. The vacuum line does, and I don't know where it goes from there.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. This thing right here?
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. It's connected right there. So right now we just used the 13mm socket to take that off too. That's just something that, there you go. That's just something that holds the muffler in. So
Cross brace.
So what are we doing next? Are we gonna take these off?
Yeah, we're gonna take this off and take the downpipe or the tailpipe off.
Okay.
I dropped the bolt.
Okay, so we just removed the exhaust. Is that just the catback part of it?
Yeah, it's catback with the mufflers.
Okay, so that's just the catback part of the original exhaust. We had to remove a couple hangers. Let me get the light. Alright. So we had to remove this from that. It was a hanger on there and that rubber piece. Really easy to take off. You just kind of move it, wiggle it out. So yeah, there was that one and that one that I just showed you. And now Joe is taking off
the shield so we can unplug the. It's a 10mm wedge. 10mm. We're gonna try and unplug get to the oxygen sensor connection so we can take it off.
Okay.
And that's all we need to do is just get enough room to get to the plug.
Okay. Yeah, because we don't want to take the whole thing off, right?
Well, we just want to unplug it so we can unscrew it. See? And it has a connection here. Oops.
Try not to break the. Okay, so now we're taking off this front hanger. We already took off the bolts for the downpipe that are connected to the turbo up there. I'll have to show. I should have shown it when we had it down, but we just had the car down. We had to take off the engine cover and then disconnect the other oxygen sensor. So that's disconnected. I'll show you once we put it back down how we have to bolt the new one back on. So anyway, yeah, this one's just about to come out. But yeah, so almost done taking out the old exhaust, and now we're gonna be putting in the new one. Okay, so right now it turns out we just figured there's actually no room with this drive shaft in the way. So we're gonna have to take it off and then see if we can move it off to the side. We'll see, because otherwise, if you look, I don't know if I can get enough light in there. It's just way too tight in there to take the downpipe off. So anyway, we're gonna start by taking the drive shaft off and try to move it. Now we had to take the drive shaft out. See, so since this is an all-wheel drive, the videos that we were watching were off of a GTI. Obviously, since those are front-wheel drive, you don't have to worry about the drive shaft. So we had to take the drive shaft off in order to be able to get the downpipe off of the turbo right there. So see, that's where it was right there. So now we're gonna see if we have a gasket. We should have a new gasket. That's what Joe was just asking.
10mm 12-point on the drive shaft.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's right. Thank you. So go ahead, Joe. Say it. Go ahead.
17mm nuts on the turbo on the downpipe, and 10mm 12-point socket on the drive shaft.
Yeah. So those silver holes right there. That's what he's talking about. That's the 10mm.
10mm bolt.
Yeah, those are the 10mm bolts. So just in case you guys were wondering. All right, so check it out. This is the new downpipe, which I've already taken a video of, but just as a comparison, there's the old, here's the new. Let me just kind of back up. Yeah. So what'd you say about this, Joe? Go ahead and explain. Remember with that, how it's not open like this?
Well, it's got the catalytic converter mesh in there, which is a restriction, whereas the new one don't have that. It's not a restriction. It's wide open. That lets it breathe a little bit better.
Yep.
And then the pipe, of course, has a better flow to it, and it doesn't keep down.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just going to be a better flowing pipe. But yeah. So right now we're actually going to have to finish for today because we didn't realize that they didn't send a new gasket for the downpipe right there. So I'm going to go over to Napa, get one, and then tomorrow afternoonish we'll go ahead and throw this back on, which is going to be a lot easier to put back on than it was to take off. So, but yeah, so that's what we did so far, and I'll keep you guys updated. Next day of working on the exhaust, I had to go to Napa and Albuquerque to get a gasket for the downpipe right up there. So I got a new one because you don't want to use the old one. I don't know if I already said this, but
it doesn't come in the kit.
Yeah, it doesn't come in the kit, like Joe just said, and you really want to put a new one that way it doesn't leak. So you can kind of see it right up in there, right in between the downpipe and the turbo. But anyway, so yeah, put a new gasket. Finally, we had to finagle this drive shaft in place. We had to take one of the bolts out here from that mounts the motor over here, or not mounts, but it holds it from going front and back. So once we took those two bolts out, we could move it forward, and that gave us enough room to put the drive shaft in. So yeah, so now we got these on the hangers or whatever, the little mount, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we had to plug this sensor. I guess that just depends on which application you have.
Some have two oxygen sensors there.
Oh, okay.
This one has the other one up on top by the turbo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we have the other one. Yeah, we know that. But yeah, like Joe said, sometimes it has both right there. So we have this one plugged in, and then that one's cut off, plugged up. So yeah, so now we're gonna put up this the clamp with the other pipe, and then just kind of finish away all the way back. I'll take a video once we put the other ones on. All right, so we have the exhaust in. We just need to tighten up the downpipe. We're gonna lower it a little bit, but I just wanted to show you underneath. We have the tips here. It was a little tight, a little bit, could have gone a little bit this way, but there was really no more room to move it. And it's actually pretty tight up against that. The good thing is that not a lot of heat comes out of here. It'll get warm, but most of the heat actually comes from the exhaust over here in these pipes. So we have it all in. We had to put these rubber grommets or whatever with the hangers. You have to put all that in. Let me get the light. Okay, so we have to put that in. That's a hanger there, and then put that hanger over there. So I get the light better, facing it towards me. Got these clamps. Here's another hanger right there. This is all the new stuff. I already showed you that. So now you see, we just got to tighten it up there, and then should be good to go. One of the things that I forgot to show was how we took this off. So you have to take this off, disconnect this plug. Once that's out, and we don't want to take this back out, but anyway, once that's out, then you here's the oxygen sensor to the downpipe that's right over there anyway. And yeah, and so you can kind of reach to the downpipe from here, from this area, and that's about it. It's really easy. You just take this off, disconnect that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, that's it. There's a little guard. What was that guard, Joe? That little.
It's a heat shield.
Oh, okay, there was a heat shield. It was kind of like I wish I would have shown you. Anyway, it kind of goes like this, and then like that, and it goes on top of the two bolts or studs anyway of the turbo, and so that's just the heat shield for that. So we're about to start it up and see what kind of errors my computer throws out at me, because it's gonna be mad that we put a new exhaust in. So let's check it out.